So as you guys can see, the yard is looking good. For the first time I mowed it, it looks really good. It has a nice little green on it already, but I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to be using to give my yard a nice little feeding to make it pop, but also to slowly develop those roots. You guys could be using the same thing. I don't want to push my yard too fast. As you remember, I did overseed the yard, so that's another reason why I do not want to push it so hard too fast. And we're just really starting, the temperatures are starting to warm up, so that's another reason why I don't want to push the yard too fast. So I'm going to show you what fertilizer that I'm going to be using that also you guys could be using at home. All right, so here we go. So this is the fertilizer that I'm going to be using to put down on my lawn. It's a ProCare natural slow release fertilizer. The reason why I'm using this is because I actually went to look for the Milorganite. My local Lowe's did not have the Milorganite in stock, so they had this one in stock. So this is the next best thing. It's basically a Milorganite clone. As you can see from the picture here, it's basically showing the same thing as Milorganite. The formula is a 4-3-0. 4% nitrogen, 3% phosphorus, 0 potassium. So right now this is going to work perfectly for my lawn and what I'm trying to do with it. Like I said, I'm not trying to push it too hard, so that 4% nitrogen is going to give it a nice slow release fertilization, a nice feeding. So, and that 3% phosphorus is going to attack and make sure the roots are developing strong. Now most fertilizers don't have phosphorus, so right now I'm going to use a little bit of the phosphorus because, like I said, I'm trying to develop my roots. So you know, I don't need the potassium at the moment. Now when I switch to my summer fertilizers, I will use something like a Scott's, and that mainly has nitrogen and potassium, no phosphorus. You don't need phosphorus once you start your grass is already developed and ready to go and strong enough. So this being that I overseeded the lawn, I want a nice slow release fertilizer, and I need the phosphorus so to strengthen those roots. So that's why I chose this one. It's basically the same thing as Milorganite. It's biosolids. You know, it's gonna have that nice green pop. It's 1%, 1.5% iron. I think Milorganite is like 2.5%, but from the eye test, you're not gonna miss it. So 3.5% water insoluble nitrogen, 0.5 water soluble nitrogen. So like I said, it's a nice slow release fertilizer. It's gonna feed your lawn without pushing it too hard and giving you excessive growth. All right, so also when you're using this product, you do not have to water it in. It's just like Milorganite, so it's heat activated. So you apply this product perfectly at the time right now, because it says apply it to an actively growing lawn. So coming into spring, into summer, the lawn is actively growing, so you can apply this product with no problem, and you don't have to worry about watering it in because it's going to be heat activated. So you apply it down, and also apply it to a dry lawn. That's what it says here. So make sure your lawn is dry before you apply this product. But if you feel comfortable lightly watering it in after you spread it down, you know, do what you feel comfortable with. But just know that you do not have to go ahead and stress to water it in. So that's a plus. A lot of people don't have irrigation systems, so you know, sometimes people try to time it with Mother Nature, but with this product you don't have to do that. So, and let's take a look at the product. Doesn't smell too bad. It smells just like Milorganite. It looks like Milorganite also. The granules are a little bit bigger than Milorganite from what I'm used to, but same color, same thing. So you know, if you don't see Milorganite in stores, you always got an alternative. If you guys used this ProCare fertilizer before, put it in the comment section and let me know how it worked for you guys. If I helped you in any way, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up with updates on the yard. I'm going to be updating this yard all year long. This is my biggest challenge here. This yard is coming into its 3rd season. So my front yard, I'm gonna give you guys an update on that one coming soon. That one's in its 4th season, so I'm not too worried about that one. That one is trained. This one is giving me a little bit of problems because of the trees. So certain areas are like growing in slowly, or sometimes they don't grow in. So I need to amend the soil a little bit on certain parts of the yard. So it's a big challenge for me. You know, I'm not an expert at this. I'm just a regular DIY person that I learn on the fly. So but you know, so far things have been looking so good and turning out well for me. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please like the video, subscribe to the channel once again, and stay tuned for updates, and I'll be back with another video shortly. So take care.